Hey Tabatha.
Hey Sharilyn.
What are we doing today?
Today we are doing a July book haul.
Sweet. Grab a beverage and let's get booking with besties. All right. Y'all may know this, but July was a little special for me. It was my birthday month. So I got lots of books for myself. About the same amount as Tabatha gets in a normal month.
Yeah.
There are a lot of good books out there, and we just want all of them.
Yep, it's true. And this is probably going to be our last book haul for a while, just because, you know, I can't keep buying this many books.
She will.
I might.
She will. Oh, you just had to like pull a whole chair over all your books. You're like, let me just, thank you. So, I'll just grab a few. A little grab bag action here. On the day of my birth, in this current era, I was gifted a number of books. So, those are down there. However, the same day I was gifted multiple books, I also treated myself to a number of books.
Some books.
And those are the ones I picked up first. So, we have one of my, I don't know, this is my third Stephen King book. Look at that little chonker right there. Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption. This was at the coffee shop in the Barnes & Noble for $5, so I said, yes, please.
Yeah.
Plus a cold brew with cold foam on top.
Have you watched the movie yet?
There's a, nope.
Oh my god.
Like Shawshank Redemption?
We could read the book and then watch the movie.
Is it gonna be anything like The Shining?
I don't know. I love the movie. But I haven't read the book, so
Did you like The Shining, the movie?
yeah.
Oh. We'll see. I did not like the movie. But that's beside the point. That's not what we're here for today. Book number 1. Then also at half price, I picked up Strange Houses by Uketsu because I like houses. It's a weird thing. Anyway, the floor plan grabbed me and I was like, let me just, plus look at the color. It's just really pretty and it's not that long. And I was like, the chilling Japanese mystery sensation. Sold. So, pick that little booger up. And then, because we're in our Chuck Wendig era of horror, I picked up the Book of Accidents. It was not an accident. This was on purpose. And as I am making my way through The Empire of the Vampire, I haven't started it yet, but I'm prepared. My next book is the second installment of a series I haven't started yet, but am starting very soon. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to love it because it's Jay Kristoff's Empire of the Damned. Book 2 after Empire of the Vampire, of course, which is coming soon to a brand new you.
I'm so excited for you to read it.
So those were the books I picked up for myself on birthday day. You want to take a few?
I'll snag a few. I don't know what happened to this book. It got a little beat up.
Oh.
But you know.
That happens a lot.
It does. It does.
Shipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So first, this is the dual little double situation from Stephen Graham Jones. I now own a few of his books and I haven't read any of them yet.
Are you
Should probably read one of them at some point. I'm just so convinced that I'm gonna love his work.
Yeah.
And this is just so cool.
I love that.
It's neat. 2 books, upside down.
You said 2 books and I was going to say 1 stone. That's not how the phrase goes.
2 books, 1 tome.
2 books, 1 book. What?
2 books, 1 tome.
1 tome.
Okay, next we have a book I was convinced. It doesn't take much. A book I was very convinced to read.
Easily convinced.
By John over at Talking Story. He mentioned when we talked to him to read Revival and mentioned that it has like religious themes meets cosmic horror, and I am so intrigued by that. I have loved every book from Stephen King that I've read so far, so I have high hopes for that one. That one I plan to read, I think, in September. I think that's where I have it currently stationed. Next, I've heard good things about KJ Parker. And I saw that this was one that people often recommend as the first book to read of his, so...
Is it a standalone? Or
it is a standalone.
Oh, that's nice.
I believe. Like, pretty sure it's a standalone.
Who knows?
And by pretty sure, I mean not at all sure.
No idea.
Nope, no idea. Oh, wait. It was at the bottom. Somewhere.
Okay, yeah, so
those are 2 standalones.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so this looks like it's a standalone.
Sweet.
Yeah. Cool. And then I've had my eye on this one for a while. It's a Spiffbo runner-up from last year. It got very, very close to winning, actually. And the tagline here is, "The bones of the dead hold stories." What an intriguing tagline.
I love that.
So very excited to check that one out. And then, did I mention I'm easily convinced? Okay. Someone literally dropped a comment and they said, "You would probably like Night Lords." And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll buy it.
Sold.
So this is another Warhammer book. This is a trilogy, actually. So this is 3 books in a bind up. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, that's chunky.
Yeah. I have so far liked the Horus Heresy the most, then 40K, and I haven't found any. I found like one Age of Sigmar book that I've liked. So, expect to like this. I don't know.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah. Probably 2026 or 2027. Who knows? And then we fell in love with Long Price Quartet.
I didn't know you were getting this book. I would have gotten it. Probably.
I think I told you that I got this book.
Shh. I have a goldfish memory.
Okay. I got the first book in
Dagger and Coin?
Dagger and Coin? Yes. I got the first book in the Dagger and Coin series. Ooh. We love Long Price Quartet. We're not finished with it. I have read 2 and she's read 3. We will be finishing it very soon.
It's just so good,
It's
dude.
so good.
I want more Daniel Abraham.
Oh. Yes. So this is already, like, this is literally the first thing we locked in. Well, we did kind of lock in Game of Thrones for next year, but this is happening. This is happening in 2026. This is like on the official agenda. Not official, but official. Officially unofficial.
It's going to happen.
It's happening.
Next, I have the books I was gifted by my besties for my birthday, because we have a little tradition of going to a bookstore and picking up books for each other and then making the birthday girl guess who picked which books. I got them all wrong. That's beside the point. I got books out of it. So first off, I received books 2 and 3 in the Gentleman Bastard saga. I don't know how many series. There's 3 right now, and I have all 3 of them now in their new pretty covers, which
They're
I
so pretty.
really, really like. Super, so happy for those. Then I received Black River Orchard, which I am still working on. I kind of fell off a bit, just mood wise, and so I will pick this back up when I get back in the mood for it. You know how it goes. Plus, and then see what happened was someone and two besties started reading this book and convinced a third bestie to read this book. So naturally, they had gave me this book. I'm not mad, but it's Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Dostoevsky. I should stop trying. I'm not mad, okay? I'm just like, why would you do this to me? I'm going to read this now.
It's really good.
I'm aware.
I'm aware.
Just like, where am I supposed to slot this in, guys? When my own besties are ruining the TBR that we built together. Rude. And then my last books are, okay, so one of these makes a whole lot of sense, and the other one also makes a whole lot of sense, but for different reasons. So first, I received The Woman in Suite 11 by Ruth Ware. I love Ruth Ware. I love her books. Plus, this is like a fun special edition. They got the sprayed edges, end pages, and so yay. But yes, I think I'm only missing one Ruth Ware book now. That's beside the point. That doesn't matter. I got pretty copy. Yes. And then last but certainly not least is The Pariah by Anthony Ryan. Good stuff. I have so many books now.
Yes.
I'm not mad. A little overwhelmed, but not mad.
Your shelves are becoming complete. They are reaching their next level.
They are reaching an amount of capacity.
Okay, so my next pile, we have book 3 in the Rift War Saga. This is the fantasy subscription from Broken Binding. And my god, did they outdo themselves with this series. It's so you can't really see much on there, but it's so unbelievably stunning. And I am so excited to read this. The end papers, gorgeous. Everything's
falling over.
Everything is falling. Everything's fine.
Everything is falling.
But yeah, so book 3 in the Rift War Saga. So that's now complete. And then we will start getting the next series, which those covers, they're so stunning. And then next, I have the Illumicrate Horror subscription, and the pick for this time was the Library at Hellbore, and that's by Cassandra Caw. And this, they do stunning editions. So these are like super, super pretty. Their picks so far have been 50-50 for me. I would say of the books that they've picked so far, I've liked about 50% of them. So we'll see if I end up keeping this subscription. But man, they do an amazing job on these editions.
There's so much happening there.
There's a lot, and it's very exciting. And then one more from Broken Binding. I think this was in the sci-fi sub, if I'm not mistaken. And this is The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin. And again, Broken Binding they always do amazing.
Yes.
They're so pretty.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I've heard nothing but incredible things about Ursula K. Le Guin and her writing in general. So here's the thing. I trust Broken Binding's picks 100%. Every single time. They have never, ever, ever failed me. So praise about that. So next I have The Raven Scholar, which has been getting a lot of buzz, and I haven't heard anybody dislike it. There was like something about it really just anti-called to me for a while. But then the more I hear from different people, the more it sounds like it's going to be really, really good. And you've wanted to read it anyway.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's going to be a good fall read. Speaking of fall reads, actually, for all of these, Dan Simmons' Summer of Night. This was recommended as a book that has like a similar setup to like It from Stephen King. This was also recommended as like a good starting point for Dan Simmons.
Oh, okay.
We're going to be reading Hyperion anyway in September, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze this one in. I'm going to try, but it sounds like it would be really cool. It would be really cool to read like 2 books from the same author, but like in different genres. I think that would be really neat.
See how that goes.
And then for some reason, I was out here Googling vampire books, like the best vampire books, as if, one, I need more vampire books or books in general. And then this one popped up and I was like, that sounds intriguing.
And she was sold.
And I was sold. It was The Fifth House of the Heart. I don't remember what about it called to me. Holy Roman Church. So there's probably some religious themes here. We've got set a new bar from zombie in a different book. He wrote a zombie book apparently. Known for creating characters both menacing and memorable. Now puts a chilling twist on vampire fiction in this all new modern masterpiece. So yeah, sounds good. And then the last in this stack is going to be The Tomb. This was another one that John talked me into during our live, and it sounds really, really good. I don't remember why. Oh, this was the Repairman Jack. This was the Repairman Jack series.
Oh, yes. That one did sound really, really good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so now we have the first one.
Yes. All right. Well, I had another run to Half Price Books because why not? And I picked up All the Seas of the World by Guy Gabriel Kay because he's a great author. Why not? And I picked up these 2 Joe Abercrombie books because I wanted to. And they, which one comes first?
Half a King.
Half a King. They are half a king and half the world. Part of them is covered up. So yeah, this is one of his series that I haven't actually heard a lot about.
Because it's YA.
Okay. So
a lot of people just don't talk. It's not. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. Just a lot of people don't talk about it as much because of that.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So this is one of his. This is a YA series, but I picked it up because I thought why not, and it might be. Yeah, it will be. It could be an introduction into his writing. Clearly it's not going to be like the adult horror anything, but it'll be, I don't know, and I wanted them, so I got them. I don't have to justify myself to you. And then I picked up a whole variety of stuff this month. I can't remember if I got this in June or July, so if you've already seen it, I've talked about it, so you have already seen it. But anyway, The Failures by Benjamin Lyer. Fantastic. I've already read it. It was great. I loved it. Highly recommend. It's so weird. Can't wait for you to finish this one. Just nudge, nudge. Then I also picked up Mushroom Blues and By Blood, by Salt, both SPIFBO winner and runner-up this year. Already read them also. They were great. Highly recommend.
All right, so my next pile, I got the first volume of 20th Century Boys. I've already read this. I already loved it. I already ordered the next 2. They are not here yet, so they are not a part of this, but they will be here tomorrow. For now, we have volume 1. It was excellent. You should read it. Next, another book I've already read, but I found the first edition of Misery at Half Price Books, and not in their, like, they usually have, like, the collectibles section where they'll put first editions and stuff like that, and they'll have, like, a huge price on them. But this one was just over in the Stephen King section, or the horror section, which is basically the Stephen King section.
Stephen King section.
Yeah. And then, like, one of our friends and I were there, and we verified, we were like, is this actually, like, a first edition? And this was for, like, so cheap. So that's an insane find.
Nice.
I am like halfway through Interview with the Vampire, and I want to know more about Lestat, so I picked up the second book, which is The Vampire Lestat.
Nice.
And then we do like a little Aardvark subscription. So the 3 books I chose from that this month were The Once and Future Me, which is like a sci-fi, I want to say it's like sci-fi dystopian, I think is where that was going. Genre blend, I don't know. I know it's like sci-fi something. And then Samantha Downing, Too Old for This. So I've read a couple of Samantha Downing's books and I've really, really liked them. So I thought this would be a good one. I don't normally pick up thrillers because I don't find them to be super rereadable. But I do think Samantha Downing's books are. And then last was What Hunger. I think it was a horror book. I think it was like more of like a gothic horror style book. And so that sounded intriguing. And then we both got Mercy, Tears of the Fallen, and we are currently reading this and really, really enjoying it.
The gorgeous hardcover edition with the lovely artwork on the outside. And then my Aardvark books from July were Party of Liars, and then I added on The Fiction Writer and Someone Knows. These are both older books from them, but I wanted a few thrillers, and so I picked some up just for some little palate cleansers, some in between fun little adrenaline fueled moments. Then, as I work on building out my library, I grabbed I began my Janie Wirtz collection with To Ride Hell's Chasm, which is one of her standalones. And then the first 2 books in the Wars of Light and Shadow, The Curse of the Mistwraith and The Ships of Merior. Chonky little fellas. So super excited, of course, to be getting into those one day. Yeah. This one will be coming sooner rather than later. These, we'll find out.
Probably next year.
Yeah.
All right, so last stack here. First, I got the War for the Rose Throne series by Peter McLean. And I think this one here is like a prequel or like a follow-up standalone. I'm not 100% sure. But the original order was these, and then they emailed and they were like, hey, since this other one is taking so long, do you guys also want to just like add on this and not pay extra shipping? And I was like, sounds good to me. So I did that. And it was really funny because I posted that on our Instagram, and then Sharilyn messaged me like, all right.
Like, so what books we get? What are we reading?
What are we reading? And I think that's said to be like very Peaky Blinders-esque, so very intriguing there. Yeah. And then my half price. Oh, one more recommendation from John, and that was Boy's Life. I don't know. I definitely am reading this year. I'm definitely reading it sooner rather than later, as soon as I can possibly slot it in without breaking the TBR.
Dang, dude.
But it's one of his favorite books. It's a lot of people who have like very similar taste to me. It's a lot of their favorite books, so gotta get to that one.
It a lot too.
And then Speaks the Nightbird. I saw this in Half Price Books and was like, you know what? Why not? Same author as the last one. I think people were mentioning this in the comments as well when we did the live. So was this the one that has vampires? Am I just like making vampires and everything in my brain?
Yes, but also
I don't. Oh, Carolina's. Ha! I'm from there. Yeah, I don't know. It is a book, and then the last one was in perfect condition. I kind of did a little bit of a tear, but I found this one, which is also same author. This one's called Stinger, and I couldn't resist because this is a gorgeous cover. It gives such like 80s horror movie vibes, and I am here for it. It looks so good. He's here, and he's not friendly. And I saw some of the new covers for it, and I don't like those very much. So this one is great. And that is everything I hauled.
All right, just to wrap it up, there was a sale, so I got more books. First off, I forgot that I still needed Disquiet Gods in the Sun Eater series, so picked that up. Then I picked up these three puppies right here from John Gwynne, the Bloodsworn trilogy, and I pulled a Tabatha because you want to know what? I already own this book, and I bought it again. So now I have 2 Shadow of the Gods, so my husband and I can really buddy read it. And then books 2 and 3.
Gonna have to get you a library app now.
I know, yeah, so I can keep track of the books I already own. Mm-hmm. And then book 2 is not here because my husband's already reading it, but I got books 2 through 4 of The Faithful and the Fallen. So he is clearly reading it and having a great time. No, he got to that point in book 1 where it's kind of like, where it's like you had to get there and then it just took off.
Yep.
And he was like, and it just stayed. And then he just like has been eating up book 2.
Oh.
And I'm like,
and it just keeps going.
yes. So now I have 2 people telling me to read this series.
Yes.
I'm gonna die. Ooh.
You read that and it'll give me a chance to catch up on some of the other reads. And then it'll give you a chance to experience one of the best fantasy series of all time.
You know? It's what you tell me. It's what they say. Well, I am actually like drowning in books now.
Yeah, we're surrounded.
Which is it's a nice feeling.
It is.
Yeah. So, yeah, this was great. Really, really glad you could join us. Comment below which books we should start with, even though we won't get to them anytime soon, but still try to you just try
I'm
to
so
convince.
easily persuaded though.
Okay, leave her out of it. You just try to convince me. I'm really good at saying no sometimes.
But
anyway, yeah, so that's why I said leave you out of it. Don't try to convince her. Leave her alone. She's already been persuaded enough, okay? Y'all let me know which of these books I should try to squeeze in to the TBR for the rest of the year.
And why is it John Gwynne? Oh.
Oh, no. Shucks. Oh, wait. No.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And if you're not feeling chatty, leave us a dragon emoji.
All right. Well, cheers, besties.